What's going on, fam?
What's up?
Another vlog. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Weekend Warriors here on the Always Riding Places Motorcycle channel. A little bit different of a startup video for you today. We're going to be giving you a tour of...
So, a little backstory. We did Arizona Bike Week. We filmed some stuff, but it's been a while now. But long story short, I'm still working on editing this fucking thing. So, I've just been a little busy with live work and all that. This is where the magic happens, you know?
Yeah, this has been a little project that we've been working on behind the scenes for you guys. If you guys tuned in to our last podcast,
it was a YouTube live podcast.
It was a YouTube live style podcast, and it was our first time using this setup. So I'm gonna let Cody do all the details on that.
All right, so to start, I live in a 2-story house, 4-bedroom, whatever, right? So I had this spare bedroom that didn't know what to do with it. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time to turn it into a little studio setup because I do work from home full time, and I wanted a space where I didn't wake up and walk 2 minutes to my desk. Yeah, this is the setup. So I'm gonna give you a little setup rundown, right? You have a LG TV up there that's for whatever I want to watch. Me and my buddy Roger, if you guys watch the channel, you've probably seen a Whiskey Rocket on Instagram. He had these legs for this desk already, so he helped me put this together. We got the wood slab from IKEA, and he helped me mount it, wire everything in, so there's, you know, no wire on down here if you can see my feet. Yeah, so for my setup, I know I don't really show this stuff a lot, so I started with a Mac Mini and realized that thing was way too slow for what it is. So I upgraded to a Mac Studio M3 Ultra chip. That's that setup with the Omnin 4K widescreen monitor. But yeah, this is pretty much the setup. I've been doing a lot more product photography lately. So permanent backdrop paper, and then you got some strobe lights, they're pretty much just speed lights. Throw them on some soft boxes, umbrellas, but they're just speed lights. Fire them with the Sony Godox adapter. And then this is kind of like a desk where you put junk. So you have camera bags, you got a mug.
Check that out on our website.
This is yours, by the way. You never took it back with you. Here you got 2 GVMs, just their panel lights for videos and stuff like that. And building this space, one of the main thing I wanted was a place where I can put all my camera gear instead of like, I would used to put it in like this Pelican case. It's a Pelican 1510. But our goal, like with this space, is more like transform into a studio where kind of like a permanent.
It's a great all-around space for everything that we're currently set up that we want to be able to do for you guys in terms of, you know, product reviews, podcasts, live podcasts, and just photo shoots of any other new merch that's going to be coming out.
Like this is a perfect example. We got this. Cardo sent us this like 4 months ago, and we just haven't had the time or the space to really sit down and do a proper product review. So hopefully we'll be able to do this soon and do a little comparison to the old generation, new generation, and the Pro, stuff like that. I'm gonna rock this for the day. It's the Cardo like dome cap.
And then we're going to be going to Powerplant, go and check out with those guys.
Yes.
What are we doing over there?
Powerplant is building a bike for Harley Davidson and Born Free. Dude, YANIV is doing some crazy fucking shit to that bike. Hopefully we'll get a little sneak peek of it later, but it is going to be debuting at Born Free 2025. He's building a Lowrider S, brand new Lowrider S, chopping it up, doing what YANIV does and doing what he's great at, right? So started helping him out with some stuff, so we're gonna go down there. He got some new seats in, so hopefully we can showcase the seats. They're from La Pera. They're super sick seats. Hopefully we'll be able to show you guys the new bars and risers, that setup that he came out with. That guaranteed to fit the M8. We're still doing a little bit of R&D. I don't know what to say were, but I'm helping YANIV kind of figuring it out if it fits the bagger platform. We'll talk to him more about that, but yeah, for the most part, that's what kind of gonna go down today. So it's gonna be super dope.
And as usual, knowing us and how we are, we ride and we grab food. So there's there's gonna be some food in there too.
No alcohol, but we'll definitely eat because
we always grab food. So stay tuned and see you guys in a second.
All right, wait, hold on, YANIV.
What?
You're gonna be on my vlog today.
Oh shit.
Hey, you gotta say what's up to everybody.
Oh, this is a vlog? I don't know what a vlog is. What's a vlog? A little bit about the shop is it's a motorcycle shop. Been here too long, and sorry for, being open.
What do you have at Powerplant? What do you make? What do you produce?
We produce parts that are, for me, easy to work on and put on my type of bike. Trying to not, cater to the rest of the world, but just to like small group of people that like to ride like fast and a certain type of bike that has a little style to it, a little bit more OEM, less gaudy, like the look of the parts that we make. That's kind of how to put it in a brief description. And also our clothing too, just kind of very simple. What I like to wear, I make.
Quality goods.
Been around for a while. I'm around Garmentos and motorcycle dudes. That's kind of all the people I hang out with. So try to cater to those kind of people.
Yeah. So let's. What do you have going on this summer? What's the project?
Oh, we're working on a bike for Born Free, 2025 Lowrider S. The model is the Lowrider S 2025. That's the model.
We're not gonna show the bike yet because I want to build a little bit of anticipation. But if you want to talk about it, like what's your plan? What's your goal?
Okay, the idea of the bike is to build a Powerplant bike out of it. Powerplant bikes usually are the stripped down versions of a Harley. Less is more in my opinion, and I try to give it like an older look. Like I was thinking about it the other day. I'm looking at the bike and I'm like, it's like you almost like had this old part, like louvered parts, for instance, sitting around, and they happen to like flow with this new bike. That's kind of how I build my bikes. We'll walk in the garage and you can kind of see, but we have like parts everywhere. It's not that I sell them. I just keep them around. They're inspiration, something to like replicate, or if we like, just to see a visual, we put it on a bike and actually see it and go, okay, I like this.
Right.
So I technically won't use it, but I'll know like I'm going this direction.
Right.
That's why it's good to have so many different gas tanks and fenders and shit laying around, pipes, just to get an idea. Sometimes it's easy. I don't know. Some people draw it, some people go on a computer and animate this whole thing. I don't do it that way. I just have to see it.
You're old school, raw as it gets.
I like it. Yeah, I like to see it. And if it ain't right, it's going in the trash can. We're doing it again and again and again until it's right.
Yeah. So
measure 10 times and cut once.
What stage would you say you're at with that?
You know what I mean. Measure. It was the opposite. It was like measure once and cut 5 times. Yeah.
Right. But so where's your stage? Like what stage are you at now on the build?
With the build?
Yeah.
The stages. There's 2 stages. One is getting this thing running because I took the fuel injection and all the computer system out of the bike. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to that. So the easier way to do it was remove it and then start from scratch. So that's the first state of the bike, was to make sure it's gonna run. And so in between that, I'm still kind of have to come up with a style, right? A shape, a line. So I was creating the lines of the bike, but kind of not going full like this is what I'm doing, because running a small tank, finding out later it's only gonna run on fuel injection. There's no way to go around that. Would mean go back to a big tank because I have to put a fuel pump in the tank. So all these little things had they're almost like a great idea, but with a question mark of, is it gonna work? So now we got it working. Stage 1 done. State of mind is great. We know it runs. I don't know how good it runs, but I heard it run. I fired it up. Next stage is like get everything that needs to go to third party people. Like my painters are third party, powder coat third party.
Right.
In the motorcycle world, third parties, they'll fuck you over last minute and they'll tell you shit's ready and it's not gonna be ready. So that's when my heart starts to pump fast, is to hand my painter the tins for the paint, give the chrome shop something, they say, oh, it's gonna take a week, then they've lost your parts. So we can't get into any of that without being really scheduling everything.
Right.
Like staying on top of my painter every day. How you doing? You need a massage? You need a fucking...
Gotta do check-ins. Gotta do check-ins.
Spit on my hand a little fucking... Bring you donuts, whatever. Just, that's what I'm doing that whole stage of the build.
Right.
And then there's everything else that we're doing, metal work that has to be finished. So, and wiring, because the way we wired it now is very booger.
Yeah, but dude, I remember you showing me the photo or the box of it, and how many pounds of wiring, like electronics, was just from that bike?
I think we measured 40 to 40, close to 50 pounds of wiring. Just wiring.
Electrical,
and that's just part of the main harness. There's still like little sections of it in the bars and in the seat and the fender and all that.
To me, that's insane. But yeah, dude, we'll show more in a little bit.
Let's go over there and show. Let me hand you this box.
Okay, what you got there?
Come on.
Come get in the box. Okay, the vlog. I'm prepping you.
Be careful of your eyes because there's dust on top of this for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah, just set it right there.
is it one seat?
Just one seat.
Damn, this shit's heavy. So, we got some exciting. We're in the back shop of Powerplant motorcycles. I need a knife. We got the new Lepera seats. It's gonna be on the website at P16 Garage. Get you some. Oh, that gold is nice. Holy shit. Love the stitching. Alright, we're finishing up at Powerplant. We stopped by, said what up, check out the Born Free build. You guys get to hear him kind of talk about the build a little bit. I'm just gonna turn the camera over here and you can see a little bit of it, but you can't see everything. But it's like somewhere right there.
Badass bikes in there. You know, we definitely got to come back for a podcast. It's a dope spot.
But
we're here with a brand new seat.
Yeah, so we got a new seat from Powerplant. This thing is beautiful. I think it's the kickflip, and it has the P16 Powerplant embroidery on it. It's from Lepera, diamond stitching, all that. And then, you know, obviously I'm running this intake cover from Powerplant and the gas cap. Amazing products, quality goods. If you guys want it, p16garage.com. So this shop is by far one of my favorite establishment. Look at this thing. So first, right when you first walk in, you see my old seat. But you have a pristine condition, in my opinion, a FXR CHP, and it even has the CHP emblem. Fucking beautiful. And I love the fact that it says police right here with the Harley Davidson emblem. Like, I think they just don't make shit like they used to anymore.
No, they don't.
You have some classics over here, some more goods over there. All right, so we got to check out this beautiful FXR Police Edition. What's your thought on it, Andrew?
I love it. Old school, and the fact that there's so much original on it, that this was issued to them, because like these gauges, you can't just go and get the police version. Like these were only sent to them. So the fact that it has all that stuff, it's
and then
that's a special bike.
And then over here you got a nice, beautiful FXR. I love this paint job, dude. Like the shine, it looks chrome-ish.
Yeah. It's all hand painted too.
Oh, see, word from YANIV, it's all hand painted. Then you have another FXR chilling right here. Then you got this classic. What year is this?
37.
It's a 1937 Harley Davidson. I can picture Andrew being on it, assless chaps, cruising down PCH, wind through the hairs.
What little hair I still got on my head.
That's the holy grail right there.
See, that's the holy grail.
Love this bike. But this right here.
Hold on, I'm gonna go over here because we can't show the new bike.
Yeah. Let me pan this out right here. This is my favorite bike in the shop, personally. I love the way that this is finished. I love the way the motor is. I love the way the bike sits. I love, look at that. Old school.
Has a
Foot clutch,
suicide
shift on it. I love this bike. I really do. If there was a bike in here that I could take, it would be this one.
And I feel like the craftsmanship on anything YANIV put his hands on is fucking immaculate.
Like, you see the spine here, the way that this curves down and this way this curves into the freaking saddle. I just love that. I love the details. I love how, you know, the nickel plate. I love this bike.
And then we're gonna give you a little bit of just a little hint of the Born Free bike. My hand's covering it, but here, we'll just show the back end of it. I'll blur it out some more, but then you have some more over here.
Electric
more
chopper.
choppers. Yeah, dude, this electric chopper is pretty insane too. We're not gonna show that too much. Some more, those are the new pullback risers that he has coming out. Andrew's in love with this thing.
I love this thing. It's gonna be it's a learning curve, especially, and I love the fact that it's a Springer. Like,
Yeah, and I love this, dude. Like, it's a nice little detail. But these are all hand painted too.
It's so, I love the way it looks when there's nothing up here. There's no freaking clutch, there's no front brake, there's no nothing. It's just nice and clean. It's just no gauges. It's just you and the bike.
And this is the cool thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Pump your gas, put it back in, and just. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, old school.
Right? Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's it, you know?
Beautiful craftsmanship. Every bike in here is.
It has
countless
soul.
hours on all of them. It's just, that's what, you know, when they say it's like you can't, they don't make them like they used to. This is what they mean. It's just the craftsmanship, the amount of hours that goes into fabrication. Like, I understand there's guys that, you know, I'm one of them. You know, you buy aftermarket parts, but these guys, they build their bikes. You know, this is
From the
all
ground up.
From the ground up, fabricating, like the old school way of doing stuff. This is a craftsmanship that, you know, you don't see that often anymore. And just seeing these bikes in person, it really just, it takes your breath away seeing the way these bikes are.
And now we're here. We're going to show. Earlier, we talked about the 40 plus pounds of electrical.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally in that box right there. So, yeah. So we're here. Powerplant. You guys know where it is. Melrose Ave. Now,
It's time to go get food.
yeah, where are we going? I think we should hit Bike Shed, but not Bike Shed. It's the pizza joint.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it for the life of me,
You know
but
Pizzanista.
there it
Yep.
is. So stay tuned for that, because I'm hungry. I'm already getting hangry. Let's go.
All right. I hate riding in downtown LA so much.
It's so bad.
But we're here. Pizzanista next to Tony's Saloon.
The check engine light and the freaking battery light is going on. It flicked on the freeway. So that tells me that even though I'm running a trickle charger, as you would call it, the bike is not getting charged, which means that my stator is actually gone bad. So the bike is not getting a charge while it's riding.
Okay, so we might just eat and then just head back because I don't want to risk.
Well, if it breaks down here, then it is what it is.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we'll figure it out.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll figure it out. See you guys in a little bit. All right, we just got pizza. The weather's still crappy, but how was it?
Pizza was good, and it's
Pretty solid.
pretty affordable. Thanks to, it was free for me because he paid. So thank you.
Now we're gonna go to Bike Shed, check it out, see if they have anything cool on display.
Yeah, sounds
Grab
good.
a coffee, hang out, and then probably call it a day.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
See you guys in like 2 seconds because it's like right around the corner. Peace. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know, well, let's restart. We're at a coffee shed.
Come on, dude.
We're at Bike Shed and I got myself a little flat white, which is espresso with milk and a little bit of microfoam. We're here. How's your cold brew?
I enjoy my black bean water with no creamer, no anything, because I don't like myself. So.
But if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm a nerd when it comes to coffee. I'm talking to this gentleman who works here. What's your name, bro?
Jacob.
Jacob? Thank you. So I'm talking to Jacob. He's gonna pull me a good espresso shot so I know what good and bad tastes like. Say hi to the vlog, Drew.
Hi.
That's the best waitress in LA. Depending on the day, I'm just kidding. Alright, so Jacob brought a little shot. It should taste a bitter, but we're gonna try this. Beautiful color of espresso. Try this. That's like
Going with it?
it's just bitter because it's pulling a little weird.
Wow, I can smell it.
It's cracking a little cup. But it's like smooth.
It's actually not even that bitter. Like to me, maybe it's just because I'm so used to like straight black coffee that it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah, but it's still overall like I really like the texture. It's smooth.
It's cool. It's a really strong aftertaste. I'll give you that.
Like
But
the acidic, right?
once again, I'm so used to just drinking black coffee just straight that it doesn't bother me that much.
So I love how we come to the bike shed. Bike shed's known for good food, good alcohol, and just coffee, right? Tell me why I feel like we're doing a fucking coffee tasting now.
Because we are.
So this is what I mean when you get into random shit, right? So we're gonna hang out here with Jacob and try some more espresso shots. All right, so unfortunately, while we're waiting for Jacob to kind of figure out a way to pull that espresso shot, he admitted he got defeated today on the machine. I think it could have been the beans, it could have been any of the 100 reasons. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's starting to sprinkle, so we're gonna pack our bags, head home in defeat as far as with the espresso. But overall, it was a successful day. We got to hang out at Powerplant, right around LA. Keep it local, keep it fun, so.
Oh yeah, have some good food, have some good coffee. All around good day.
Good day. So with that being said, thank you to everyone who tunes into our shenanigans on a raining Saturday. So
yeah, thank you guys for tuning into another episode. Thank you for staying with us. Also, merch, still got the old school logo. We also have For the Journey hoodies and stuff like that, and brand new hats. So if you guys haven't, go ahead and check that out on the website.
Yeah, and I think we're still running the promotion. If you spend $75 or more on the website, that hat's free. Peace.